Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your week of February 7th, 2022 general tarot reading. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cross watchers are welcome too. Just know that some of this, all this, or maybe none of this will resonate with you. And if it doesn't resonate with you, don't try to make it fit. But without further ado, let's look at your energy coming into this week. We've got the Two of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles here. This is really nice energy here. It's sort of it's not necessarily a good situation, of course, but it is like it's a nice moment for yourself, and hopefully a show of your character here, Capricorn, because it's looking like you're walking away from someone here, and someone that didn't necessarily present themselves honestly here, because with the Two of Cups can represent a soulmate in your life for you, but Two of Cups generally are soulmates who kind of come in and just teach us lessons. They're not really here for the commitment like you would get with the Lovers card, which is more of a definitive soulmate, someone who wants to be around permanently here. This person sort of came in, kind of promised some things, and they weren't actually on par. And with the Eight of Cups, you're walking away from them here. And maybe you're thinking about walking away from them, or maybe you have recently, or you're kind of in the process of it at this time, whatever that may be, Capricorn. I really like this because this is really you standing up for yourself, saying that you want better. Like there is better out here, right? There is a 9 and a 10 of Cups here. So that's really beautiful. With the Four of Pentacles here as well, it's kind of saying like you're not taking any risk here. You realize this person isn't for you. You're not going to just sit here and risk, not being with the person you want to be with, right? And sit here and risk sort of taking up more of that time when you know what you want and this person isn't offering you that. So I think that's really beautiful. So we're going to clarify this, and then we're going to look at some challenges for you. So let's see what we got here for you, Capricorn. What do we have? We got Judgment, perfect. The Six of Cups, and the High Priestess. Yeah, that's awesome. Judgment is all about that commitment. Like you're really committing to this. You're like, yeah, no, I know what I want, and I want commitment, right? I want someone who's serious. I want someone who is going to give me the things that I want, and I'm going to give them the things that they want in return. And it's just not working out between you and this person. With the High Priestess and the Six of Cups, this is really awesome because the High Priestess is really saying that, like, you can trust your guts because in the past you've seen, how this plays out. You've seen what happens when this isn't being offered on, on one side or both, right? It's not going the right way. So it's like, well, let's get out of here before, we linger or fester a little too long, right? Fester is kind of a bad word, but linger a little too long here. So I'm really liking this. This is awesome. I like how you're, it's like, again, it's sort of like a really good moment for you and really defining, because I feel like this is you realizing, what your worth is, so that's awesome, Capricorn. So let's take a look at some potential challenges for you this week. See what might be happening here. Yeah, I feel like that's great. Like whether you're in the process, you're about to, or you have moved on. I think that's all really good. All right, we got the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Cups here for your challenges. Really interesting here because obviously with the Nine of Cups, because the 8, we're moving on to the 9, which is where you want to be. But I feel like that might be a bit of a challenge for you here because we're kind of in this wasn't a satisfying conclusion, right? Like you want it like happily ever after out of this person. But with the Nine of Cups here in your challenges, of course, that's not the case, right? You're moving on from them. So that's very much maybe a little bit of a bittersweet taste in your mouth at this time, but we are heading in the right direction. We're going from 8 to 9. So that's really beautiful. With the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups as well, you're just kind of back into the old, you're moving into the old, like, I'm single again, or I'm kind of moving back into like, okay, I'm alone again, or whatever it may be, right? And we have a lot of options in front of us again, like the dating world, it's this big crazy thing. And of course, you can just jump right back into dating if that's what you feel. But of course, you can also just wait and kind of think about things and let stuff sink in too. So there are a lot of options in front of you. It may feel a little overwhelming at this time, but I feel like you're going to sort through this no problem, Capricorn, because I feel like you do know what you want. So even if you do delay a bit before you get back into dating, it's going to be not for long, I don't feel. So let's take a look here. Let's see what we got for your clarifiers. We got the Six of Swords, Three of Pentacles, yeah, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely, for sure. We're in the rocky air, the turbulent air here with the Six of Swords. Things kind of a bit in a bit of an upheaval first. So, you know, like I say, for a lot of you, it is, you know, kind of we're in the midst of like the separation here, the walking away, you know, and again, for those who are eventually are maybe walking away this week, you're going to be walking into some turbulent territory, because I feel like back here that might have been something where it may have seemed a little long term between the two of you, where things might have been really what you wanted. You know, like it might have been a case where you've been really working towards and working hard on this with this person, and now it's kind of like we're in a rough patch now, because where do we go from here, right? Like, what do we do here? With the Five of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, of course, is working on a team. Of course, the ultimate team, I always say, is you and a significant other. Like, it's you two against the world, right? You got to have each other's back at all times and stuff like that. So yeah, again, that's just, you know, maybe that's what's been going on between the two of you. Maybe they weren't so supportive of you, or maybe kind of on both ends, like you found you couldn't meet each other kind of eye to eye on some topics that were kind of irreparable. You know, sometimes like kids, for instance, that can be a real sticking point for a lot of people, or maybe like what roles each person's going to be in the relationship, right? Again, there's some people that don't think, you know, they think they should be the breadwinner, right? And then the other person should just be like a stay-at-home, take care of the house kind of thing. And then there's some people that think, you know, we should both be doing work, right? It shouldn't be I'm out there doing all of this while you stay home and get it like quote unquote easy, right? Oh, excuse me there. So yeah, so just some miscommunication. There's some miscommunication here between the two of you. And with the Five of Swords, like, you're very focused on what you want, right? And like very focused on, this is what my relationship, my partner should look like. And that's kind of, again, maybe causing some of that disruption here. So let us take a look at some outcome cards for you. And after we get the clarifiers for those, oh, that's a few too many cards. I like that, though. The Ace of Swords coming out there. That's good, because the Ace of Swords is overcoming any challenge you face. There it is again. But after we get your outcomes and your clarifiers, this is Three of Pentacles again, we're going to be tying everything off with an Oracle card. And there it is. There's the Three of Pentacles and the Page of Cups popping out for us. And let's see what else we got. But yes, after this and the clarifiers, we're going to read you an Oracle. Wow. An Oracle message after this. So this is awesome. Awesome. Remember what I said at the start about the Two of Cups, how the Two of Cups isn't that person that kind of, like, they just come and teach us a lesson, but the Lovers card is the person that wants to stick around for sure. They're like that, they want to be around permanently. And with the Three of Pentacles coming out again, but now in your outcomes, now where it's not a challenge, like this person and you are just gonna click like nothing, it's gonna be great. I feel like this person very likely is a water sign, so that'd be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. I just lost them there for a second. Could be one of those three signs, very likely, but it could be any sign, as these are general readings. So I like that. That's really nice. The Page of Cups too, that water sign could be a younger person as well. Like maybe not like young, but like younger than yourself, right? So that's really nice. Someone who's a little more carefree. Maybe someone who's a little more willing to learn and grow as well. So I think that's really beautiful. With the Lovers here, that could be Gemini as well, as the Lovers is Gemini's card. So you might be dealing with a Gemini in the future, or you may have Gemini in your chart. If you do, let me know down in the comments below. Always love to hear that. And that's also a good sign if you have Gemini in your chart, because that means you're coming in a strong way too. So that's really beautiful. Like, you're just working really in sync with this person here in the future. Again, might be a water sign, could be any sign as well. But yeah, that's just, you're going right from like what you didn't want into like what you do want here in the future. So that's beautiful. I love it. That's awesome. And of course, tarot is a funny thing, right? I say it's like, this is for the week, but like this could, of course, take some time. It's going to be different for everybody, of course, because they are general readings. So for some of you, maybe, yeah, in next week or something, you find the right person. Oh, there's that Ace of Swords. You may find your person, or you may not. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. But yeah, like I say, timing is it's going to be different for everybody. Maybe next week for you, maybe the week after, may take a little longer for some. I think for a lot of you, it's going to be quick with that Chariot here. But we got the Ace of Swords, the Hermit, and the Chariot. That's really beautiful. The Chariot and the Hermit are Cancer and Virgo's cards, respectively. So you might have some of those in your chart. Those might be the type of people coming in for you, too. Could be somebody that has that sign, especially where we were talking about the Page of Cups, that we said Cancer, Pisces, and Virgo, and there's Cancer again. So, if it is a water sign, very likely a Cancer as well. So that's really awesome. But yeah, Ace of Swords, the Hermit, and the Chariot here saying you're going to overcome any challenge you face because you have your dreams and your goals. You can see them clearly, right? The Hermit here is at the top of this keep, at the top of this tower, looking down. He can see wherever he needs to go. That's you at this time, Capricorn. That's you seeing wherever you need to go, where your person's going to be. You know the path to take. You're going to find it here, right? You're going to find your person. With the Chariot here as well, it's just saying you're going to have success. You got to go out there. You got to grab the reins. You got to go out and explore. You got to take action and take the world, the bull by the horns, metaphorically speaking, or maybe literally. I don't know. Maybe that's the kind of exciting life you're going to have. But I think that's just really, you got to get out there. You got to get out there, put yourself out there, and really go for it. Because I always say with the Cancer card or the Magician, right? These are cards of going out and doing stuff, right? It's not about sitting in your home and just not doing anything and hoping like Prince or Princess Charming's going to knock on your door and say, Capricorn, I've always loved you and I've been following you forever and I just want to be with you. And you're like, yes, this is what I like. For me, if someone did that, I'd be closing the door in their face and locking it and calling the police. But here it's saying, like, you gotta get out there and go find them, right? You can't just find them on your couch. Unless, of course, you're taking them through a dating app and stuff. But, of course, you got to put yourself out there and put your due diligence and put some serious effort in there, not going on like Tinder or something like a free dating app, right? You gotta go out where people are serious, where maybe they're paying a little bit of money for it, right? Because that's where people, they're not effing around, right? They're putting in the time, they're being serious here. So I love that. That's beautiful. So let's get an oracle card here to tie this all off. And I will read you the message for it. We'll read the love message for it, hopefully. I'm pretty sure there's love messages for these on here. But, oh, geez, we got cards flying everywhere. But I've never actually read a love message out for these ones. So this will be interesting here. But I hope this has been helping out. Hope this has been resonating with you, Capricorn. And let's see what we got for you here. We got, the butterfly spirit. A transformation is beautiful. Number 11 here. Let's see. All right, we got joy and the beautiful lightness of being alive and creative in the world is the focus when the butterfly spirit flutters before you. Transformation is inevitable. As you grow into your most beautiful, empowered self, indeed, you will go through some uncomfortable stages as you let go of the forms of your life that no longer fit the new you. Even relationships must go through shifts to match your new emerging self. If you focus on the beauty and not on the challenges, stop taking yourself too seriously and choose to be playful, loving, and joyous, you'll soon know the miracle your soul wants to experience through you. Today is a day for joy, so alight. Look around and see the beauty that is everywhere and in everyone, including you. I think that's really awesome, Capricorn. What's really cool about this is because we're talking about transformations in relationships, and right, we're making a transformation here where we're moving on from it, right? We're realizing that our relationships are something new to us. What's really beautiful about this too is where we're saying like being a little more, not so serious, being a little more playful and joyful. And that's kind of what this young person here with the Page of Cups is saying. It was like someone a little more youthful, a little more, not so serious here. Maybe that's what you need at this time, is someone who isn't so serious. Maybe that's what was happening back here. Maybe you felt like you were being pressured into something here and that really wasn't clicking with you. Maybe you're being forced into something, and this person's going to come at you a little more easygoing, and maybe you're going to have a little more of an open mindset to that, and it's going to really click with the both of you. What's really awesome, I think you should check out, is Pisces reading, because Pisces also had a very transformative reading as well, because they also had the butterfly spirit in their reading too. So you may want to go give that a check out, especially if you have Pisces anywhere in your chart. You want to go give that a look. Hopefully this has helped you out though, Capricorn. If you want to help out the channel, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.